Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here again with Jacob over at his shop. We've been working on the three-wheeler recently, so we've just been waiting on parts for the Yamaha. Our last video I think just showed us that we got all the parts in but one. We finally got the final part in. It's over there. We're gonna show you all the pieces, but as you can see, it's all apart. Got the brand new shiny axle, no rust, thank God.
And this is the part that we could not find.
They literally stopped making it.
Yamaha. I called Partzilla, and they said they did not. Yamaha doesn't make them anymore, and nobody else, like no aftermarket, makes a reproduction or anything compatible with this. So there were two on all of eBay, and they were both $109 exactly, and so it was kind of a rip. But I bought this one because it was going to arrive a little bit quicker, and they're both in the same shape. So yeah, $109. Not for this rotor, actually. Not for the rotor. You can buy those like for like $20 reproduction. My rotor's fine. It's just this mount. This is the only thing.
I think it's called like rear brake bracket.
Rear brake bracket is what I looked up a bunch, and I went all over the internet. Any power sport store, any power sport website. Couldn't find it, so yeah, these were I'm pretty sure probably the only two on the internet, and I got one of them.
Yeah, hopefully this one's not so like blown up that it doesn't work.
So yeah, the other one, the reason it didn't work is because the bearings that exploded had embedded themselves in this like outside ring, and we couldn't remove them. This one is fine. The splines on the other one are fine. It's just that those bearings are stuck in there, and it's also kind of shredded, like cut up, and it's in bad shape. It's ruined. So,
all right. So we got that. We got the axle. We also have the carrier, the axle nuts, and
yeah,
that's it, right?
This is the carrier. You guys already saw it in another video. These are the two nuts. So yeah, shouldn't be that hard. Probably harder to just put the old stuff back together. That'll probably be what takes longer.
Yeah, a little bit of rust on them. It's just gonna be like, these studs don't want to thread.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get this thing. I really want to ride it. Haven't ridden it in I think almost 2 months, it feels like, or something. It's probably only been like a month, but
I think it's been a little over a month because we took the axle out.
Yeah, so it's been a while. So we're gonna get started, and we'll check in probably when it's almost done or all the way done, and then we'll probably show you guys it riding if we get that done.
Yeah, we might save that for a different video, but yeah, and then the next video after this will probably be us getting this all, getting the ATC all buttoned up and put it back together. We'll probably do an entire full video on that, and then we might do like a comparison video between three-wheelers and four-wheelers.
We'll probably have a ride video where we have both these. Maybe even the Cameron's dirt bike too. So.
All right, we'll come back when it's all we're starting to get there. All right, guys. So. We decided to put the axle together on camera just to make sure. So what you're gonna need is
first step, this bottom end. This is like the collar or the shoulder. It's really the shoulder. First thing goes on, put the bolts, these hex nuts, out on the brake rotor mount, down like this. Goes all the way down. Then it seats with the splines. This is the tougher part, because you have to kind of line up the inside.
Yeah, let me show
right now I just lined it up, but there's a sleeve in there.
There's like,
it's really hard to see on camera. It's
it's right in here.
Yeah. So there we go. It'll just kind of line up, and you put this kind of mounting bracket side down.
Yeah, you put this towards the brake caliper because I think the brake
caliper mounts.
Or
this is the brake rotor.
Yeah, the brake. Yeah, you put it towards the brake rotor.
So slide this guy on. Doesn't matter which way it's like spun, like this or that, because it obviously spins. It's literally the bearings. Goes all the way down. Seats. And then you're gonna put your sprocket on. Put the sprocket this side down. I'm gonna have the nuts facing out. Just also splines like this. And then you put your nuts on. We won't tighten them here, but
just 50
millimeter nuts. Got these on eBay. Got this on Amazon. Got the axle on Amazon. had to buy this used on eBay. We already explained that was like one of two on the entire internet, so that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Because it was a ripoff.
We should just like sell ours or sell yours and just be like, yeah, we're totally fine, great. No, I'll probably just keep it as a backup.
So yeah, we'll tighten these later. Well, we'll tighten them with the big wrench.
And then we'll show you how to put it back into the bike.
Yeah, next it'll be on there, and then
It should just slide right in.
put the chain on, and then reconnect the caliper, and put the long bolts on, and we'll be ready to go.
Yep. All right.
And then put the wheels on.
We'll come back when we're putting it in the bike. All right, guys. So we slipped the axle in. So what we had to do is we had to take the sprocket off and then like slide the chain over the axle because we couldn't get the master link off.
Over here, yeah. Most people would be able to get master link off, but this chain is very old, and we didn't want to deal with that. Like we've tried before, so it worked. It worked fine.
Yeah,
Just
we got it off,
here.
loosened it all the way down, put the sprocket on, slipped the chain over, tightened it all the way back up. Everything fits nice. I got the little chain adjusters at the bottom. Those are a little bit of a pain in the ass to put in, but
They're in.
they're in. All the bolts are in.
On. It'll probably rub a little bit because the
Yeah.
old caliper. Just because this chain is so old, we have to like swing this whole bottom part out more and tension it more, so it kind of puts the rotor farther out, and then the caliper kind of rubs a little bit. So it'll self-clearance. The other one's already self-clearanced, but we didn't want to take it on apart.
So all we gotta do now is tighten down those 50mm bolts with this ginormous wrench. So you want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah. So this is the wrench. You guys already have seen it.
You gotta so you gotta tighten down the inner one all the way down, and then you might not want to do that because you might want to use the open end if you're doing both.
I guess, yeah. Well, look, they go at the same time. Because it's a 12 tooth, so it seats on both of them at once.
All right, that's fine.
I don't want to do it.
Might be a bad idea.
See, it's actually literally just tightening at the same exact time.
These are just ginormous nuts, and to think that like we had to almost cut one of the nuts off to get them off because they were so seized on. All the forums and stuff were like, yeah, I just zip tied the back brake pedal down and
look how
got it off with a pipe wrench. It's like
I'm able to hand tighten most of the way.
Yeah.
But, and then people always say, oh, I just use a pipe wrench or no. That's not the reality.
The best thing to have would probably be two 50mm wrenches. We used a very large pipe wrench and a 50.
And a grinder and 2 torches and this hammer. A lot.
Yeah.
So ours was a special scenario. This wrench has like marks from where we had to hammer on. And that's the only time we've ever used this wrench. It's just a hammer on it basically.
Yeah. So we're tightening everything up. We're almost done putting the axle on. All we have to do now is we have to put on the wheel hubs.
Those are just splined on.
You just put it on a spline, put the nut in. We don't have the wire. We'll probably make something. We got some. Yeah, we don't have the car pins. We got some wire though. Put those on and then put the wheel on after. We're gonna do all that and we'll come back when it's all running and driving. Right now we're charging the battery. So
battery's dead. It's been sitting for almost probably like
a month and a half or something.
Probably a month since we started because we did start it when I was sitting out there, but
yeah,
it's been a long time.
Yeah, so we'll come back when it's all buttoned up. All right, guys.
Huh?
All right, guys. We got it all buttoned back up. Got the tires on. Everything's tightened down.
We're using the battery from the Big Red because the other one is dead. The one from this one's charging right now. So
give it a little rip. See how it rides. See if there's any grinding or anything. See if anything we need to fix.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll probably stall it. I have not ridden this in like 2 months.
Sounds great, rides great. I don't hear any grinding. He's not complaining. thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next Friday probably. So yeah, see you